G6, that is grade 6 art and craft. Today I want to take you through photography. Photography is the skill and the activity of taking pictures using a camera. Photography is the skill and the activity of taking pictures using a camera. Now, there are some things you need to know as far as this skill of photography is concerned. A scenery, we have a scenery. What is a scenery? A scenery is the natural appearance of a place or an environment. A scenery is the natural appearance of a place or an environment. How a place looks like. How God created. You know, when God was doing his work creation, there are those places which look like hilly, others look flat, others look rocky, others look forested. All those are what we call sceneries. Now, let's now look at the factors to consider when taking photographs or pictures. What are some of the factors that you should consider when you are taking a photograph or a picture? These factors, boys and girls, are known as the elements of photography. These elements that a photographer must adhere to when you are taking a photograph, they are known as elements of photography. Any qualified photographer should consider these elements very seriously. These elements, boys and girls, are quite a number of them, and they include the following: viewpoint, background, focus, image quality, lighting, center of interest, framing, and of course composition. Now, a photographer can take pictures from different positions. It is good to understand that a photographer is at liberty to take photographs from different angles, different positions. And these different positions, we do refer to them as viewpoints. There are three main viewpoints that a photographer is at liberty to take pictures or photographs from. One, bird's eye view. Bird's eye view. This is when photographs are taken from above, eye position. You take the photograph as if you are looking it down. That is what we call bird's eye view. Then two, worm's eye view. Worm's eye view. This is where photographs are taken from the ground level. This is when the photographs are taken from the ground level. The viewer is facing up to take a photograph, and then the other view is normal eye view. Normal eye view. This is when photographs are taken at the level of the eyes when standing or even seated down. Let's look at the other thing to understand. D. There's also something in a picture when you're taking a photograph. Remember, there's what we call center of interest. What is this center of interest? This is a part of a photograph that attracts our attention. It defines the theme, the objective of the photograph. Because when you are taking a picture, there's that particular thing, there's that particular object, there's that particular object, person you want to take a picture. That is your center of interest. Those are the things which are surrounding that theme, that subject of yours. They can never be your center of interest. Center of interest, it is that person you are taking that photograph. That center of interest is created by use of focus and the balance. You know, when you are taking a photo, to create that center of interest, you as a photographer, you are supposed to focus, proper focusing, and then you show balance. You know, you're not supposed to take your center of interest should be scene to be focused, to be coming out, you know, more conspicuous than any other object in that picture. Then E, choose a beautiful surrounding to make photographs attractive. When you're taking a photograph, don't just take photographs in any place. Choose a beautiful surrounding which makes your photographs, your pictures more attractive, and then use an attractive background. That one I've just said. And use an attractive background that helps the main subject of photograph to come out more clear. And then the background should not divert our attention from the main subject of the photograph. Remember, when the choice of your background should be in such a way that it does not divert our attention from our focus, you know, from our attention of our center of interest. Our center of interest is the main thing, that we should focus at. And lastly but not least, we can take photographs based on themes like, remember, we as learners, if you become an amateur in taking photographs, you can begin by taking photographs based on the following themes. 1, nature, games, sports, culture, etc. Those are some of the themes that you can start practicing. You know, walking around, taking photographs of birds, that's nature. Walking around where people are playing, you take games, you mix various shots of people playing, you know, if it is netball or football, that's games. Sports, people running, you know, competing in sporting activities, and the culture, people dancing and what have you. Have a good day. See you when you see me.